the fire of knowledge which will burn away the reaction to all our sinful life. And Jnana is a Divya Gyan. It is the transcendental. And it is the Rahasya Gyan. Rahasyam hi etat uttamam. It is the highest Rahasya, confidential knowledge, because it reveals the relationship of the soul with the super soul or the supreme personality of Godhead, giving us our journey and playing the part for realization for us to go back to Krishna. So Bhagavad Gita is a rahasyam hi etat uttamam, and it is pratyaksha. It is perceived, directly perceived by one's own endeavor in the path of devotional service. Uttamam, and it is pavitram. It is the most pure. So when one comes in contact with the most pure, naturally he becomes purified. So Srila Gopal has given us the Bhagavad Gita as it is, because there are so many translations and interpretation, mistranslation and misinterpretation. And he says that those Bhagavad Gita had no impact on the world's transformation, on the transformation of the soul, and on making devotees of the Lord. Only this translation, the translation Bhagavad Gita as it is by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, is an authorized and bona fide translation of the Bhagavad Gita, and is as it is, and it is very effective. So if one every day take this opportunity to read Bhagavad Gita, a few verses, he will be purified, and purified from all sinful life, and he will make his life sublime and become ready to go back to Krishna. So this is not an ordinary celebration. This is a celebration of transcendental celebration. So we take this to heart and soul. I was in the temple in Brooklyn and we read the Bhagavad Gita on Sunday, the whole thing, and Sunday we had a yagya again, and today all the devotees are joyous and happy to celebrate the wonderful appearance of Krishna's words, because Krishna's words will dispel all doubt. And if one has no doubt, then all confidence and resolution, determination, ekagraha, he will be fixed in determination. And one who is fixed in determination, he can achieve the ultimate goal. And one who is not fixed, he will be varied, he will be multifarious, and he will be lost. So we must come to the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Parang Brahma, Parang Dhamma, Pavitram Paramam Pavana, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum. According to Arjun, you are the Supreme Lord. And I am the eternal servant, and we are all eternal servants of Krishna. And Krishna Raditya Das, that is the term coined by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are eternal servants of the Lord, and our eternal goal is to go back to the spiritual world, the Paramagati. And one who understands this transcendental nature, Tyakta Deham Purarjanam Naiti Soiti Arjuna. He will never take birth again in the material world and suffer the pangs of material existence. So thank you all very much for allowing me to say a few words. With that, we will go on to the Yagya, the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita will be chanted, and we will be having a Agni Hotra. Thank you all, and Hare Krishna.
Anyone want to keep their Bhagavad Gita? He's going to read the Sanskrit, and then you're going to read the English too from the 9 chapters. Everyone welcome to pitch it. When are you going to do the throwing of the swaha? Is that doing all the verses?
We're going to read the English first, or we're going to read the English? We read English first. So, devotees can get situated, be seated. I was told by Sudhanda Prabhu, to read the transliteration of the verses. First we do the translation.
want to stand up, you want to sit down, what you want to do?
I want the microphone.
Is that mic, which one? The mic?
Hare Krishna. You can sit back where I was, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Om Jnanadvanandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshulritam Gena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachavini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatane Shatayini Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. The Supreme Lord, chapter 9, the most confidential knowledge. The Supreme Lord said, my dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most sacred wisdom, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence. This knowledge is the king of education, the most sacred of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is the perfection of religion, and it is everlasting, and it is joyfully performed. Those who are not faithful on the path of devotional service cannot attain me or conquer foes, but return to birth and death in this material world. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. And yet, everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulence. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, still, myself is the very source of creation. We can read it together. Everyone can join in with me, yeah? Please, yes. As the mighty wind blowing everywhere, always rests in eternal space, know that in the same manner,